Hey there, how's it going? It is your muscle building coach, Lee Hayward, back again with another Ask Lee video Q&A. And today's question was sent in through the Total Fitness Bodybuilding app by Eric. And he's asking, is it possible to work on developing different parts of the quad muscles besides the teardrop? And if so, how? Well, Eric, when it comes to developing the quads, or any muscle for that matter, you can't truly isolate just one muscle group. Anytime you do, exercises for your quads, you're going to bring in other secondary and supporting muscle groups along with it. I mean, when you do squats, you're bringing in a heck of a lot more muscle than just your quads. When you do leg presses, you're bringing in a heck of a lot more muscle than just the quads. And the same applies with all body parts. I mean, when you do an exercise, even a so-called isolation exercise, you're still bringing in secondary and supporting muscle groups. So you can't truly isolate your quadriceps, but you can still, obviously, improve your quadricep development. Some tips that I'm going to share with you now for improving your quads are, number one, when you're doing your leg exercises, make sure to go through a full range of motion. Even if you have to sacrifice weight in order to get a full range of motion, do it, because ultimately it will lead to better muscle development. So when you're doing your squats, do a full squat. Sink all the way down. Get a full range of motion. Not these little tiny, 6-inch knee bends that you see some people doing when they're in the squat rack. I mean, that's a waste of time. I've seen guys get a deeper squat when they're cheating on the standing calf raise compared to what some people do when they're in the squat rack supposedly doing squats. So make sure to get full range of motion. When you're doing leg presses, same thing. Not these little tiny, 2-inch knee dips and lowering, 1,000 pounds on the leg press sled. I'd rather you take, a few hundred pounds and go through a full range of motion and actually work the muscle, rather than loading up the machine with every 45-pound plate in the gym and just do these little 2-3-inch range of motion leg presses, which you see a lot of people doing. What else? Lunges. When you're doing your lunges, go for a full stretch. I actually prefer to do lunges with my back leg elevated on an exercise bench. Some people refer to this as a split squat, but this increases the range of motion and it increases muscle activation. When you're doing leg extensions, try and find a leg extension machine that will allow your legs to go underneath you, so that you actually get a good stretch and an extension in your legs when you're doing leg extensions. So I mean, the greater the range of motion, the more muscle activation you're going to place in the quads, and ultimately the better quad development you're going to experience. Now, as for isolating different parts of the legs, you can kind of manipulate where you place the majority of the emphasis based on the width of your stance. If you use a wide stance, you're going to work more of the inner thigh when you're doing things like squats and leg presses. If you use a narrow stance, you're going to work more of the outer thigh, more of that outer sweep. So let's just say, for example, that you want to develop more outer sweep, that outer portion of your quadricep, then make sure to do your squats and your leg presses and front squats, hack squats, whatever. Do them with a narrow stance so that you place a little bit more emphasis on the outer thigh as you're doing those exercises. So there you go, Eric. Hopefully this helps to answer your question. Now, if you have any comments or feedback or anything like that, feel free to post those down in the comment section below. And stay tuned for my next video coming soon. Take care. Over and out.